Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out, different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, this particular daily, weekly challenge is giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome, great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate it. If you do wonder why I have more score than you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 50% boost. About 25% of that comes right off the current season 21 season pass on 3 pages. A 5%, 10%, additional 10%. You can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1500 atoms for the season pass. The other 25% is because we took a score booster drink yesterday while doing our weekly challenge video. Of course, it gives us an extra 25% of what we have already for 24 hours. Now we have 27 minutes left remaining on that extra 25%, so that should be able to finish it off here, so that's pretty awesome. Alright, let's take a look here, Jim. What are we going to do here first? Scrap junk to produce Asbestos 5. So unfortunately, Asbestos is a junk item in which we cannot use the bulk and scrap method at a Tinker's Workbench. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick at a Tinker's Workbench here. Any Tinker's Workbench is fine. Let's go ahead and go craft here. Now if we go bulk, as you can see, there's no asbestos here. So we have to go out and try to find some items that will give us asbestos. Now a couple things will for sure. If you come across any chalk, given around the schools, we do have a school up here in Morgantown. We have Morgantown High School. We also have a school up here in Grafton. Oven mitts are also a good source of asbestos as well. I believe there's some oven mitts in around the overseer's home. Most homes in around the wasteland, maybe the odd oven mitt or two, etc. What I like to do is go after packages of cigarettes and cigarette cartons. They will have asbestos in them as well. Now we do have a camp resource available to us that will passively collect cigarettes, cigarette cartons, etc. It is this doctor's order cigarette machine. We got this one here probably about 4 or 5 months ago. It is a really good camp resource. As you can see, I'll also collect the odd chem as well. If you take a look at our transfer section here, so those cigar boxes you can see, and then cigarette cartons, you see asbestos there, so 2 asbestos per cigarette carton. In terms of preserved cigarette packs, 2 more asbestos, undamaged cigarettes, 2 asbestos. So again, if you have a camp resource like this in your camp, you can get this done a whole lot quicker. Okay. Now there's many great spots we can find cigarettes and cigarette cartons here in the game. One really good spot here in Flatwoods and around the tavern. And just up from the tavern, if you go uphill a little bit, there is a blue trailer. It'll have a satellite dish on it and 3 flamingos out front. There's a rad roach inside. As I would say, there's at least 10 cigarettes inside that place. There's also some cigarette packages here at Green Country Lodge. It's a nice, easy area to get that stuff. Another pretty good spot here, you'll come across an older video of mine. Right here at Sugar Grove. Now you will have to go all the way to the end of Sugar Grove till you get to that big command center. Now there is a 50% chance you'll come across an Assaultron back there. The other 50% chance there'll be a Colonel Gutsy. But again, great spot for cigarette cartons and packages, as well as battery clipboards for springs, pencils for lead. It's a really good spot. And of course, good old spot right down here in Camp Liberty, right around the big bonfire area. There's a lot of seats and a lot of little crates around. And I would say there's about half a dozen packages and cartons of cigarettes down there as well. It's a really good spot. So let's pop in here to Flatwoods. So let's pop here. We're going to go right into this icon right here. I'm going to show you right where you have to go. Right, that's when you spawn in right here. There's the house with the red star on it, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to run right up this little roadway right here. And run right there. So there is the blue trailer, the satellite dish, some 3 flamingos out front here. Now again, there's a rad roach in here. We're gonna kind of draw this guy out. So, because we're gonna, this place is going to explode. This weapon, oh, that has possibility. There we go. All right, so let's head inside here. And we got a bunch of little cigarettes. So let's go ahead and take one here and open up our Pip-Boy. As you see, one cigarette, oh, just one cloth. Okay, I guess the single cigarettes only give us cloth. I guess let's take a look at the cigarette carton here. Let's take a look at the carton here. There we go, 2 asbestos each. So that's pretty awesome. I think for the most part here, it's mostly just the single cigarettes. So that's good to know. I thought they give us asbestos as well. But I guess it's just a cloth for the single guys. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll go somewhere else here. Always good to kind of give you guys locations as well. Because, you know, we do get the odd one looking for the cigarettes. We're going to go right over here to the Green Country Lodge. You can spawn right there if you so wish. Let's head on over here. And right downstairs will be a weight room. Should be a package of cigarettes there as well. Let's take care of that rad roach. There he is right there. Nice. Oh, more rad boy. How you doing there, buds? Holy mackerel. There's 2 of them there. I didn't realize there was 2 of them. Huh. And there is a pack of cigarettes, a single pack right there. If we open that up, as you can see, 1 asbestos for the single pack of cigarettes, okay? Another thing we can do is we can go to a medical dispenser. Now, medical dispensers we can find at all train stations, all free fast travels in the game, even down here at Camden Park, right where you spotted on the other side of the roller coaster, closer to the water. There's a couple bathrooms there. There's a medical dispenser there as well. And medical dispensers will also sell packets of cigarettes there as well. So let's go to Charleston Station here. I just want to give you guys as many options as I can. That's interesting. I thought the little single guys give us asbestos too, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, so let's roll up to these medical dispensers. Now, of course, we will have to use caps to buy them. Here's one right here. As you see, a pack of cigarettes. You can just see asbestos right there. Let's go ahead. We're going to buy all 5 of them. Nice. Let's go and scrap this up. There we go. Scrap direct to produce asbestos. 5 for 5 done. And again, you know, if you have that cigarette machine, camp resource, that just saves you a whole whack of time as well. Alright, let's see what's next here. Let's go ahead and kill the Scorched 10. So many great spots we can find Scorched here and around the wasteland. Right down here at Camden Park. Site and Power Station PX1. Tower County Fairgrounds. Baby Brothers Water Park. Palace of the Winding Path. Now I liked right down here myself. It's a perfect spot. Somerville's Docks. Somerville's Dam. That's a really good spot, especially if you're lower level. Lots of great stuff through there as well. What else we got here for some Scorched? Let's keep going down the list here. We have good old Berkeley Springs. Camp Venture is a mix between Ghouls and Scorched. Ranger District Office, pretty decent spot there. Of course, down here outside in Fort Defiance. Okay, so many great spots there for some Scorched. And again, don't forget the Morgantown Airport there as well. And if you call in the event called Collision Course, there'll be even more Scorched that pops up there as well. It's a pretty good spot. Alright, so where are we going to go here today there, Jim? Let's go to good old Camden Park here. Because why not? And of course, all powered substations in and around the game, all power substations will have Scorched in around there as well. So these all these energy plants that are around the map, they'll have Scorched there as well. Someone had mentioned that the last time, and I just remembered it. Alright, again, if you have a couple grenades, whatever you want to do, it's really up to you what you want to do. I have quite a few grenades on me, so let's go ahead here. Nice. They're more like Molotov cocktails, I guess, Jim. Pew, pew, pew. There we go. Let's run down here now. Nice, just like that, kill a Scorched. Easy peasy. And there's that medical dispenser I mentioned right down here on the other side from where we spawned in. Pretty good. Let's take a look at the next one, Jim. Kill a Snallygaster 3. So many great spots we can find Snallygasters here in around the wasteland. Right up here at Kitty Quarter Cabin. So there's only a 50% chance for Snallygasters up here. The other 50% chance, of course, are rat scorpions. Right down here in Charleston, this icon right here. So this brings you right to a bridge. There'll be a Snallygaster that spawns there. You loop right around the bridge. You go down towards the Charleston Capitol building. There'll be one more right down here as well. Another pretty good spot. Again, a little bit harder area. Toxic Theories meet and go. We have the triplets that are up here. And of course, right down here at the flooded train here, there'll be at least 6 of them down here. Pretty good spot. Let's go get the triplets here. We're going to go to Toxic Theories meet and go. Let's try it out here today. Alright, let's shut this light off. Hit the right button, Jim. There we go, Jim. There we go, buddy. Alright, let's get out here. Why not, bud? Just like that. Keep on rolling, baby. Right down that hill. Nice. Now, these Snallygasters will actually give you raw asbestos as well. So Snallygasters are also a good source for asbestos, right? This is also a pretty good spot for gas canisters and fuel tanks. You can scrap to give you oil as well. Alright, let's see what's next here. Go ahead, claim a workshop one. So if you take a look at the description, there's a link to a video. It's more so for newbies than people who've been playing for a while. It talks about all about workshops, you know, how to claim them, how to toggle them active, and we also use a couple examples. So you can check that out. I believe the video is about 25 minutes long or so, but again, if you're playing for a while, you probably know everything there is about workshops, but just in case you're new, you can check out that video if you so wish. Now, when it says claim a workshop, it can be any workshop on the map, the one closest to you, your favorite one, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. Now, I'm going to show you my favorite ones to claim for these daily weekly challenges. Hemlock Holes Maintenance. Now, of course, we cannot fast travel to a workshop unless you own it, so I have to fast travel here. Hemlock Holes. This one here is not too bad. Tyler County Dirt Track. Now, it's a fairly large area, and the ghouls that are there are kind of all over the place, so that can be a little bit harder, but not too bad. There'll only be about 4 ghouls here at Billings Homestead, and only about 2 or 3 robots. 3 robots at the very max here at Beckley Mine Exhibit, and those are my most favorite ones to do in terms of claiming a workshop. But again, it's up to you. You can do whatever's closest to you. Let's pop over here to Hemlock Holes again. There'll only be about 4 ghouls up here, so let's give that a try. But not all workshops are created equal. Sometimes the workshops are inside buildings, and a lot of the enemies like to kind of hide on you a little bit, and it can take a little bit while, so that's why I like to kind of prefer to recommend or suggest, I guess, these 3 or 4 that I had mentioned there. Holy mackerel. Yeah, they are. And there we go, nice. So now we can claim our workshop. So a couple different things. You can walk right up to the machine and claim it if you so wish. But if you're far away like this, all you have to do is hold down the same button on your controller or keypad that you would do when you're looking to build in your camp. Same button. There we go, spend 25 caps. Nice. Now you actually have to wait for that to go through its thing there for it to actually count. So FYI. Now if it's more than 25 caps, there's nothing wrong with your game. Basically, if you're on a public server, the person who owned that workshop before you may have left the server, okay? But you're going to be buying a few items that they had already built. So just an FYI if it's more than 25 caps. Right, done, just like that. Let's head back to our camp here real quick. Set ourselves up for the next one. Table lamps, nice. Alright, let's take a look at the next one here. Drink Nuka-Cola Cranberry too. Alright, good stuff. So we talk about the Nuka-Cola Collectron here a lot on the channel. Let's go and take a look at it here. This is the OG one here. I've got this one Season 4, Season 5, and as you can see, he'll passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola products while you play the game. It's pretty awesome. Now, he'll also collect the odd bottle or two. Now, when he goes on sale maybe once or twice a year for 250, 500 caps, I'm surprised we haven't seen it yet in the shop. Like, I'm really surprised so far in 2025, I haven't seen it yet. Now, you can also use gold bullion to buy this guy. You go down here to Samuel down here in Foundation, but you must have a cautious reputation with the settlers. You can buy it for 1250 gold bullion. Now the other alternate version to that, if you open up our build menu here and go under our resource tab. Yep. It's this bad boy here. This is the quantum version. Get this one here during the season 11 scoreboard. And again, if you're a returning player, you may have this available to you. But on top of Nuka-Cola products and bottles, you'll also collect purified water and nuclear waste. Right, but you guys have seen all 10 of my camps. I have either or one or the other in those camps, so FYI. He goes on sale maybe once or twice a year, but he's usually bundled with other things. So it's always good to kind of keep an eye out for that stuff. But they are definitely worth it. 100% worth it. I have one in every one of my camps. Now, I do have about 4 or 5 videos here on the channel showing you some great locations for Cranberry. They're very short videos. I think the longest one is about 3.5 minutes long, just because they kind of take you right from where we spawn into the building or what have you. And you can check out that video if you so wish, if you're having a hard time trying to find Nuka-Cola Cranberry, okay? And they're all on a playlist here on the channel, so you can check that out. You can also try other players' vendors. Some people like to collect that stuff and will sell it in their vendors, so you can try other players' vendors as well. Alright, so let's go to the first spot for our Nuka-Cola Cranberry. You know, this little maze of a house I have. It is just actually just north of the White Spring Station. Right about here. There's a little rail car just a little ways up here, and there'll be one right inside. Now this is also a good location for a Nuka-Cola Wild, alright, but the Wild isn't here today, because I was just here the other day picking it up. Now the Wild will be right around here, if it does. Oh, it was right there. Oh, it is here today, perfect. But the Cranberry is just on the other side right there, so let's go ahead and drink them up there. That is a spawn for Nuka-Cola Cranberry. Alright, let's go to another spot here. Let's go over here to good old Point Pleasant. Let's pop in here today. I know some of you had mentioned in the comments the last time this popped up, and even before this, some of them are having a little bit of a hard time finding the Cranberry. And the only suggestion I can make is just server hop to another server. Maybe you'll have some better luck. But if you're on a server with other people, those chances definitely go down, because other people are going to do the same challenges that you are. So just kind of keep that in mind. So you can go to that little fun house of cultists if you like. We're just going to kind of make our way here at this little bus station. We're going to open up this one right here, and there is another one right there. Look, there's a quantum there too, perfect. But this is a reliable spot for Nuka-Cola Cranberry. Let's go ahead and drink that bad boy. Nice, there we go. Nuka-Cola Cranberry 2 for 2. A couple other spots you can try. Again, I have made videos on them. You can check them out. One's down here at the Sludge Works. One's right here at the Kill Box. and one is right up here at the crossroads. You can check out those videos if you so wish on the channel, and again, they're on a Nuka-Cola Cranberry playlist here on the channel. Alright, let's see what's next here, Jim. Catch a fish in the Cranberry Bog region 2. Alright, good stuff. So in order to catch a fish, you're going to need a fishing rod. Now, if you haven't played the game the last couple of weeks, again, there's a pretty big update we had on June the 3rd, 2025. You'll have to get a fishing rod first in order to catch a fish. And while you do, you come right over here to Fisherman's Rest, which is a free fast travel once when you discover it. You have to do a little quest there called Casting Off. And once when you do, get yourself a free fishing rod. You also get yourself a, I believe it's grilled fish recipe. Then you're able to do like a repeatable daily quest that happens over here as well. Right? And again, once when you get your fishing rod, Cranberry Bog region. So again, that is right down here. Bottom right hand corner of the screen. Right down through here. Okay? Nice. Let's pop in here, Quarry X3. I actually want to go to the General Steakhouse. There is some water up here, so I do want to try that out. We usually go down to Quarry X3, but let's try it here. I don't know if the water is going to be deep enough, though, but we're going to try it. So the General Steakhouse is actually right across from us there. And let's give her... Oh, we can. Perfect. That's awesome. It's nice and quiet over here, actually. So let's give her a cast. And again, we're just going to use common bait for this. Nothing real special. A nice little area, you know, but always remember you can be attacked while you're fishing, so just going to keep that in mind. Almost lost it there. There we go. Right, one more. Yeah, this is a nice little area, actually. Robco just up the hill, but the robots stay up there to kind of leave you alone. Super Mutants over the General Steakhouse. You hear them kind of shooting there in the background, shooting at something. This one here's going to be a chain pickerel. Yeah, oh, ridge trout. Never mind. Close. All right. Yeah, 0 for 10 there, Jim. Let's see what's next here. Eat a cake pie or candy 10. All right, good stuff. So I do have a couple of videos here I made on the channel. They are very old videos, but I try to give you guys as many options as I can during these newer daily challenge videos I have here. So cake, pie, or candy, there's a couple things. We do have fine cake and pie in around the wasteland. You can also craft your own cake and pie if you so wish, if you have the recipe and eat it that way. That's also another option. So let's go take a look at a couple areas we can find some free cake and pie. Let's pop up here to good old Pumpkin House. I left this one here for last just because we can do a little bit of fast traveling. We were here just the other day, so I'm hoping they'll be back. But this is also another great spot for eat a cake, pie, or candy. You just check this little cauldron here, and unfortunately there's nothing. Usually there's one inside the cauldron and one right on this little stool here. But again, we were here just the other day, so I haven't reset my game since then. And look at that, we got some gumdrops here. Look at that, we got some bubble gum in here today. Nice. Fancy Lad snack cake, so that's awesome. Let's go ahead and eat the Fancy Lad snack cakes there. Nice. Nice. Usually there's a pumpkin pie right here, but again, we were here the other day. There's a second pumpkin pie that's usually right here, but there's a pumpkin pie recipe right here, and this is a spawn for that recipe, FYI there, okay? Pumpkin House here is usually one of my go-to spots for eat a cake, pie, or candy, okay? Let's go to another spot here. I'm gonna go way down here, Nuka World on tour. So this is a free fast travel once we need to discover it. So let's pop in here. I'm not expecting these carnival pies to be here. And we were just here maybe about 2 or 3 days ago, but I'm going to show you where you can go. You guys watch my channel enough that you guys know that these pies are going to be here. You may have to server hop a couple times, especially if you haven't grabbed them lately. You always have to remember, if you're new to the game, other people are doing the same challenges that you are, okay? Alright, so there's usually 3 of these carnival pies here. Now I left one the last time, just in case we happen to get this daily challenge again, and here it is right here. Let's go ahead and eat this carnival pie for free. There we go. And again, there's usually 3 of them right here. Alright, let's go to another decent spot. Usually Welsh. There's a house right in the middle of town. There's usually about 2 or 3 mole miners inside the house, and right on the bottom floor, there should be a pumpkin pie there as well. Sometimes there's a pumpkin pie in the kitchen or overlook cabin, so FYI, you can also check that. Let's go check out Tyler County Fairgrounds here. Again, another great spot for some Scorched. I believe there's a medical dispenser up here as well. There's only a couple places we're going to check here real quick, and of course it's turning dark out, and you know, usual fashion here for this guy. There's our medical dispenser right there. But this area right here, picnic table, sometimes there's cakes or pies, funnel cake or fancy lad snack cakes there. Usually right in here as well. Okay, and again we have some funnel cake there. There's another funnel cake there, and there's usually a third one here, but I only see the 2. So let's eat one of these guys just to kind of show you. There we go. And one more spot here to check just around the corner. Again, this is a little bit more random over here, but these little chairs that are set up, you can also check there as well. All right. Let's head back to our camp here real quick. Hopefully it'll get us there. Any other questions there, boys? Headshot City, baby. Headshot City. So there's some great locations there for some eat a cake, pie, or candy. Now another thing you can do is Perk bubblegum. So when you open up Perk bubblegum, or sorry, when you open up Perk card pack, sorry, you get Perk bubblegum for free. Okay, and that Perk bubblegum you get for free will satisfy 3 different daily weekly challenges. It'll count as chew bubblegum, eat a cake, pie, or candy, and eat pre-war food and collect pre-war food. So that Perk bubblegum we get for free from opening up Perk card packs, it's definitely worth hanging on to, and it's free. Right? It's part of the game. Pretty awesome. Popcorn machine. So there's a popcorn machine available in the Atomic Shop right now for 500 atoms. This is just another variation of it, but again, 12 popcorn. Popcorn's good for AP. It helps with a couple daily weekly challenges such as eat a cake, pie, or candy, and pre-war food. So popcorn machine is 100% worth to get. It is between the popcorn machine and the canned coffee machine over there is what you see in most people's camps. Alright, FYI there. And we also have these candy machines. Now these were introduced during the Season 11 scoreboard when Nuka World on Tour first came out. Now the red one is in the Atomic Shop rotation. We'll see it there once in a while. The bluish purplish one, that's more rare. Okay, I don't think we'll ever see that again. But again, if you are a returning player, you haven't played for a while, you may have these available to you. And again, these will count as eat a cake, pie, or candy. So again, popcorn is probably something that a lot of people will use for this daily challenge. So let's open up our little grocery bag here. Gonna go down to food and drink. So let's go ahead and eat a popcorn just so I can show you how it'll count. There we go. Just like that. Nice, eh? And we got the Nuka-Cola Quantum Candy from the blue-purple candy machine. Nuka-Cola candy from the red candy machine. Nice. Some gumdrops there. And again, you can always craft your own pies and cakes if you so wish. You can do it that way. Let's finish it off here with some popcorn. There we go. Eat a cake, pie, or candy, 10 for 10 done. Just like that. Alright, let's see what's next here. We're done, just like that. Sweet. Just in time, too. We're back down to 25%. Awesome. That was pretty good. And, yeah, this guy here. Little cookie jar. He will also collect fancy lad snack cakes and funnel cakes. Let's go ahead and take that mud cookie there. But he will collect those different types of cakes as well. That's pretty awesome. I forgot about that guy. Weapon of the day here, Jim. Let's take a look at that real quick. Not that. Western Spirit. Plus 5% damage per onslaught slack. Plus 9 max slack stacks. Plus 25% damage while aiming. Plus 50% reload speed. Hard receiver, true long barrel, true stock, long scope, suppressor, Western Spirit paint. 200 damage, 45 ammo, single fire. Now, one thing that's really special with this Western Spirit, not only the exclusive paint job on it, but also has 7 capacity, okay? As compared to other lever actions, which is, I believe it's 5, okay? And there's no mods to increase that tube magazine for the other lever action, so if you want more capacity for your lever action, you'll have to get this Western Spirit. But lucky for us, we can get this Western Spirit for free by completing an event here in the game. And if you open up your map here, you go all the way down here to Nuka World on Tour. It's a free fast travel when you discover it. There's an event there called Most Wanted. And I would say about 7 times out of 10, there's a good chance that you'll get that Western Spirit for free. Now, I can't remember what mods it comes with, but it'll be the same mods as with any lever action rifle that you can put on that bad boy. I see people sell that Western Spirit as is in their vendors for thousands and thousands of caps, but you can just kind of get it free, so I just kind of want to mention that to you. Alright, cards. Take a look at the perk cards here. Again, the Rifleman build has been changed by Bethesda. So under Perception, we have Down Ranger, Tank Killer, Scoped Up, Smart Shot, Center Machinist, probably butcherize that, Arms Keeper, Arms of Steel, Bandolier, what else we got here? Suppressor's a good one, White Knight's a good one, Covert Operative, Evasive, Adrenaline, Random Luck cards, which randomly pop in when they're being activated. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me, they stay the same. And as you can see, they're all maxed out. Nice easy one here today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew, Andrew Demon, Confoundedbridge, Way Warner, John, DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, Jaye Flow, FelixTheKat. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.